Hello everyone. Once again, welcome in our relativity topic. In relativity topic, today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, time dilation. Time dilation means time will be dilated. Dilate means enlarged beyond the normal size. As per the assumption of quantum mechanics, time is also not absolute, it is also relative. It is found that in the spacecraft, a moving clock in a spacecraft appear to tick a slower rate in compared to the stationary state. So this is simple definition. When if the clock move with very high speed relative to an observer, then it appear to be slower down by the factor under root 1 minus v square upon c square. This particular definition is already implemented in length contraction. Which factor? Under root 1 minus v square minus c square. This is the main factor which is affected in length contraction as well as in this case time dilation. So the clock moves with very high speed relative to an observer, so it appeared to tick up a slow rate under root due to the under root 1 minus v square upon c square. So this is called the time dilation. So what is time dilation? In our we will try to prove the time dilation in our real life also. So let's try to prove the first of all the formula of time dilation. With the help of time dilation formula, we can calculate so many numerical problems. Suppose we have two frame of reference S and S dash. As usual, S dash frame is moving with v velocity and positive x direction. Okay. Before we discuss in time dilation case, suppose in initial state, suppose the frame S and S dash both are at the stationary state. The observer O and O dash, both observer have a watch. The both observer synchronize their respective clock. Suppose the time is 9 o'clock here and 9 o'clock is here. Suppose both observer observe the any two event interval time to their respective frame of reference. So time interval is same when they are at the stationary state, both are. But the case when we case the change, suppose at any moment in frame S, two signal comes out from the clock and attain instant time t1 and t2, and at the same time suppose the frame S dash is moving with v velocity in positive x direction. At that time what happened? The observer O record the time interval event organized by the frame S is in frame S for frame S. From S के लिए proper time is t naught. Why we are taking t naught? T naught is the proper time because where the event is organized, that particular frame is called proper platform. So our event is organized in platform in S, I mean the frame of reference S, where the two signals comes out at any instant time t1 and t2. So the proper time, and that means delta t naught is t2 minus t1. This is the equation number first. The same event is measured by the frame S dash of observer O dash when he is moving with velocity v in positive x direction. So according to the observer O dash, the time interval noted by the observer O dash is apparent. What is the apparent time? Apparent time is t. T is equal to t2 dash minus t1 dash. This one is the second question. So the difference is clearly, this one is called the proper. This is the proper length, proper time, and this one is the apparent time. So we will try to differentiate between them. So we will implement the Lorentz transformation equation. So according to Lorentz transformation equation, T dash is equal to T minus xv upon c square by under root 1 minus v square upon c square. So this is the simple equation from Lorentz transformation equation. So we will try to convert as a T1 dash and T2 dash. So T1 dash is equal to, equation will be T1 minus x v upon c square under root 1 minus v square upon c square, and T2 dash is equal to T2 minus xv upon c square under root 1 minus v square upon c square. So substitute the value of T1 dash and T2 dash in equation number second. So simply substitute the value this T1 and T2 dash in equation number second from equation second. So T is equal to T2 value. What is the T2 value? T2 minus xv upon c square under root 1 minus v square upon c square minus T1 xv upon c square under root 1 minus v square upon c square. Observe, after calculating, the value will be T2 minus T1 under root 1 minus v square upon c square, where the T2 minus T1 is equal to T naught. So equation will be T is equal to T naught under root 1 minus v square upon c square. So T naught is equal to T under root 1 minus v square upon c square. So this is our solution. So what is the solution? Solution is T naught. T naught is equal to T into 1 minus v square upon c square. This is a simple formula of time dilation. So what conclude this particular answer? Here is clear cut answer is the proper time. Proper time is decreases and apparent time will be increases as per the assumption of time dilation. So time dilation prove that time will be always dilated, increment, not in decrement direction. Time is always dilated because the dilated means the enlarged beyond the normal size. With the help of this formula T naught, where the proper time, T is the apparent time, we will calculate so many numerical problem which are coming in your university exam. So it is easily to find out the formula T naught is equal to T 1 minus v square upon c square. In our next topic, we will try to prove the time dilation is a real effect in our real life. Okay, so next topic we will discuss time dilation in our real life. Thank you so much.